What's up, Sigmas? Welcome to episode 7 of the series where I go through every Minecraft world I've ever made. This is the beginning of a string of episodes which I'm all going to pre-record over the span of a week instead of doing it right before I release them. I don't know how many I'll get, maybe 5 or 6, but the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be moving out for college pretty soon, and I do not plan on taking this Xbox with me. So after all the pre-recorded ones, I might switch over to stuff from on the computer, from like an old desktop that I had. But then I can bring the files with me and play them just on my new laptop. So that is the plan. Hopefully it all works out. We shall begin this episode with the butt. I think I had a weird fixation on the word butt as a kid. So I know I named at least 2 of my Mii's butt, or some variation thereof. And then I'm sure this isn't the only world named butt. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. I see I've put myself in a cardboard box. Coal. I've got some nice armor with no pants. Gotcha. You got a map with a little bit of exploration. Does it have to be in the middle of the night? With what? Sure. I'm assuming I didn't touch this. I don't know how those cows got there. I guess I dug in this cave. Not seeing too much else that's promising. Oh, there's another hut. Is this after the first one I made? I got lost from the first one, or is this just someone else living here in a hut with a dirt roof? Guess I didn't know the magic of a green top yet. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I think this is the second New World 1 that I've seen, and I don't really know what it means. Ooh, I like a good start by staring down at a map. One that's mostly filled in. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. There's gonna be squat. Holy shit. It's a massive jungle. And of course it takes forever to load. Like no villages here. You know, I'm starting to think I didn't build anything. Maybe check over here. Some rocks. Okay. Yeah, I like Minecraft. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wait 2 minutes for it to load again. Any minute now. Hey, lots of wood. Guess I was mining trees. Didn't use the map though. There's another well. Ah, there's my dungeon. Hmm. I think I remember this world. This might have been for some kind of party, and like there was 4 people at once, but there were more than 4 people at the party, so people like swapped off or something like that. I don't know why I have that very specific memory about like looking at this building and this plank. I mean, we'll find out when I see the date, but that'd be cool if it was true. And then this amazing farm right here. I like the way you two are merged together. going to imagine we didn't get much further than that. Man, what I wouldn't do to have, like, 4-player split screen with other people again. That'd be so cool. Maybe I should bring this Xbox with me to school. Maybe not. Maybe, like, super slow. That's probably it. This world name, Risk, is definitely in reference to the board game, and probably in reference to, or in relation to, my brother's friend who played this game religiously, and like every time he was over, we would play Risk with him. And I thought I would have a good time. I was terrible at it, but it was pretty fun. In fact, that's like one of my earliest memories of staying up really late was I stayed up until like 3 a.m. when I was 9 or 10 playing Risk with this guy. Um, and then on my brother's 16th birthday, he brought alcohol without telling anybody, and then he had to stay away forever. So that's always a good time, right? Oh, that's a cute dog. Oh, that's two cute dogs. Also, did the default color change to orange? I feel like I remember something about that. Drip down to the pants, but I ain't got no shoes. Okay, that gives me something to work with. Uh-huh. Nice random assortment of food. Like the diamond tools, though. Ooh, that's a big cave. There's some iron there, though. A lot of iron, actually. Holy crap. So where's all the stuff? I mean, I guess that house is kind of cool, but... Oh, there's a village. Tiny village. Mini baby village. With farms in the wall. How does that happen? Must not have seen this place, or else I probably would have ransacked it. And some stuff further this way. Oh. Very interesting. What's the bridge about? That's weird. Single diamond. Not cool, though. And a farm. The starts of a farm. And a boat. Corral. Holy shit, this lag. So how did we get to each other, then? Risk. Was this like a mini game we imposed on ourselves where we like built up and then attacked each other after a while? And then we just never got to the attacking part? It's possible. Anything is possible. Where's my place? Over here somewhere? It's like in a wall. Am I crazy? Is it over here? There it is. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting world. Two like clearly distinct kind of camps set up. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. That's probably it though. It's probably all she wrote. Ah, the first appearance of the cartoon texture pack. I remember asking my mother for money so we could buy this. Good times, good times. What are these guys doing? What are these guys doing? They're so diligent. Jeez. Got nothing better to do? Why are your arms so short? Ugh. Also, that was a 3 whole minute wait. Is that your house? Okay. Is this also a player house, or is this... No? Okay. So what makes that a player house besides the bed in it? I'm so confused. Are there other player houses over here? No? Okay. I don't like the fact that the green grass is like one solid texture, at least it looks like it from afar. There's like no movement in it at all. Where's the corner? It's crazy how much faster these super flats load when there's nothing going on in them. Is that the only village in this goddamn world? Bruh. I'm not sure what prompted me to name this. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm not sure what you did to me to call you a butt. I am truly apologetic. I've got a fish. Oh, the stone sword is a fish. What the fuck? What is this goofy ass crap? There's a shovel there's a pixel. Do you see that? In the texture? That's some bullshit. Okay. Wow, these textures are like incomprehensible. Just in dirt hole. Oh. I'm sorry for being blind. So, I assume this has nothing to do with my brother. That's cute. You like screaming? What's going on here? Kinda looks like that flower's giving you the Gluck Gluck 9000, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you like that? Okay. Chunk border? Well, that tells me a lot. Oh. Hey there, buddy. That diamond? Okay. Interesting. I'm so cool. I mean, this is the world's smallest mesa, I guess. Ouch. That's a rough go of it, buddy. But that is an excellent chunk border. Okay, did I do it? Iron sword. That's not creepy at all. Just wanted a cow on my head. I assume I'm going to encounter another chunk border here pretty soon. Somewhere up here, maybe. Maybe? Is it just there? What? I don't get it. You know, I wonder who they hired to update all the textures for the texture packs, because, like, there's no way, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, the texture packs, you know, were created in a specific version, and then they had to keep working on it, because, shit, what the fuck am I talking about? New versions add new items, and so those items had to get textures for the texture packs, even though the texture packs were, like, super old. So, like, is there just one guy who made this texture pack, and that was his job, and, you know, whenever there's a new update, he went back to his old work and just kept updating it? I don't know. That's the end of the world, though. Hey, look. A castle. I like castles. Let's see if this is a good castle, as opposed to a bad castle. See, a bad castle would be bad, and I don't like bad castles. I see strong evidence of a castle. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. There's a horse, though. Does he have a name? No, just a horse. Is he fast? Why do you walk like that? Or what is that? Why is he walking that way? I'm holding, like, directly forward. There's graves. There's nobody on the graves. Okay. A weapon shop. My neighbor's weapon shop, how interesting. Does it have weapons? It's got emeralds. Excuse me. No shoes. But wood, you can buy wood from the weapon shop. And weapons. But no shoes, no shoes. That's not for the shoes. And then there's wool. Why is there clouds? Is this like a really high up super flat? Okay, what's in here? Just cake. And then, okay, colored sheep. There's a guy in here. How you doing? Ty. Thank you, Ty. Okay. There's something hidden. Something secretly. Oh, drugs. Oh, we're hiding drugs. Oh, I see. We're hiding water. No, that's probably drugs. Got a secret meth lab under the color store, the wool shop. Ty, I know your secret, bro. You're not slick. You went back to your little place. Let me tie it back up, buddy. Can I pull you around with the lead? So what happened in here? Excuse you. Poop neck. You just fine. Poop neck. You're. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Do you guys have names? Extraordinary names? I don't know if anything will beat poop neck, but it's worth checking, I guess. Jeez. Fucking poop neck. Are you shitting me? Okay, let's check out the inside of this castle, right? I assume this is just a staircase. This one I assume goes to the other wall. Okay. Seems pretty castle-y. Very defensive. Let's check under here. If there's anything special. So yeah, I think this is a map maybe. This is a ginormous, extremely tall super flat. Like look, I'm on Y1 129. Excuse me, sir. So gone. Yeah. So like, why? Was this like part of the time where I was just messing around with random super flat settings? Just trying to see what I could do. Here's some lakes, I guess. Are these natural? I don't know. Must be. I can't imagine we just made them. That's pretty funny though. I like poop neck. Come on, me and you against the world, baby. Me and you. Me is me, but who is you? There are so many choices. So many friends that I had that I played Minecraft with. I'm lying, it was like 5 people. More graves, I guess. I don't know, why aren't there names on them though? Is this just where people died and we sort of signified it? Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's check this village out first. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Okay, but I did notice this treehouse. Oh, there's a sugar cane in the water. Okay. Strange behavior. And then a pickaxe also in the water. Interesting pillar formation. Then we got a nice little, cozy little, quaint little house. Not sure what the paper's about though. Oh, we cook a lot of potatoes though. Seems like our farm is pretty successful. And then what's over here? It's gonna be some nice splash pad. Oh, there's another house over there. Let's see if I can change it today. There we go. I want to see because I want to see. Seeing is good. I like that treehouse over there because it's a lot more subtle. But let's give this one a shot, shall we? Okay, it's got a nice bed. A lot of leaves. Okay. Another chest. Interesting. Kind of like dueling tree houses, I guess. Me and you. Is this me and then the other one's you? Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know what this one means. Did I just like slam my head on the keyboard and roll around? I don't know. tghy blah 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 blah. Ah, the green. The moss sphere. Ooh. Okay. A lot of stuff going on here. Alright, alright. I see the vision. Okay, let's start here. What is this? Is this more armor? Okay. What's that about? Let's put some armor on, hey? Oh, I'm not allowed out. Sorry about that. Bro. Phew. Very interesting. What's this? Player 2? Whoa. Is this like a punch? Some kind of combat arena? Oh, that's kind of interesting. So like you go in and then I guess you use knockback and punch to knock people in the corners. Cool. That's kind of a cool game. So what's this about? This is a Hunger Games, isn't it? What do you know? At least it looks like it has a little bit more effort put into it, you know? Hmm. So many choices. Oh, that one's empty. What about this one? The map. What are you gonna do with the map? Find where other people are? There's not much place to hide, I think. How sneaky. You really can't open that one if I'm standing up there? Also, that's fucked up. And then, what's this about? Okay. Diamond chest plate. And then how are you supposed to get out? Normally. Wish upon the benevolence of your friends, maybe? Okay. So that's... I think I remember building this glass wall. Just like, it just taking forever. We've got... more gear. Okay, so it's through the portal. The two portals. Is it just another arena where we're supposed to kill each other? I guess. Interesting. A nice tree. With who knows, for who knows what purpose. Oh, there's like a podium. Okay, okay. And then here's another Hunger Games. I don't know why I built these like the glass walls diagonally. That just seems like an interesting choice. Knockback hoe. So is that shovel, like that little blue thing, just always going to be there? Hmm. I wonder how if it would be more interesting to have a Hunger Games where like everything is overpowered instead of you just getting 2 helmets and boots and an axe. Like, come on. Here's a non-functional redstone clock. Load it. Rule board. Arena 1. Is that Arena 1 over there? I'm intrigued. And then that must be Arena 2 over there. If you press the button on the obsidian, you automatically win. That seems unfair. It's like the golden snitch rule in fucking Quidditch, you know? Yeah, everyone works so hard, and then actually, if you do this one thing, then you just win. Lol. The Box of Solitude. No, it is the Box of Solitude. Here is Freddy Fazbear, no doubt. And then there's Mangle, who is a duck, but also Mangle. I see the vision. Let's check the map real quick. Not just this place, okay. It's kind of an interesting parkour. Like a little cloud thing. You didn't see that. It's a nice empty room, I guess. So we've got a cool staircase up to this room here, this building. Piston. Okay. Does quasi-connectivity work in this version? That's weird. Ah. I remember this room. I remember setting up all these repeaters, and I don't know what for. My assumption is that this is like supposed to be spawn eggs in there, maybe? And this is like a fight room? Surely I could have found a more interesting way to spawn mobs. You know, stick them under the floorboards, give it a 4-tick repeaters instead of 1-tick. Or maybe I just wanted to see the repeaters just fly around, you know? I feel like that's a worthy goal. So here's another roller coaster, I assume. Let's hop on one of these minecarts. Oh, not his turn. Let me on. There we go. Wait. I think I just saw a purple guy. Yeah, I think that's a purple guy. Why is he a penis? Purple phalanges. Purple penis. Oh yeah. And then we've got another building of some variety. Again, I'm not getting what this building was supposed to be. Oh, there's 3. What does it mean? What does it all mean? And then is this wow. It actually works on both sides. That's crazy. How'd you get that to work? Oh, it doesn't. That's the trick. Never mind then, you're boring, you're lame. I think this is the last thing. And it's an empty building. I'm sure one of these is supposed to be Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Freddy Boner Fazbearia. What an interesting world to come out of such a bullshit name. I think that's kind of intriguing. How you been supposed to get up there? Just playing survival Minecraft? Fucking A. And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. I'm in a cave. I'm broke in a cave. In a snowy cave. I'm out in the thundery outsidey cave. Empty chests. So poor. I'm so poor. This is my little hobbit hole. Jesus. What a piece of crap. I'm gonna enjoy this rain because we haven't had some in a while. It's been raining like crazy outside, like in the real world. What's up with that? It's not supposed to rain. I see the trunk border. Of course. My apologies. But something tells me that I didn't get it all too far. That's probably it. This one is a good friend of mine's name, and I survive. Now, this friend, I knew him all throughout elementary school, and then he moved like an hour away in 4th grade. And and then I, saw him much less frequently. But he did come over for Halloween every year because he didn't live in a neighborhood. He lived out in the fucking woods. So he came down to my neighborhood for Halloween every year for a long time. And the last I saw him was I went to his grad party a couple years ago. I hope he's doing all right. He's always been super chill. This is definitely not the only world that I played on with him, but it's the first one with his name fully in the title, so. I love properly labeled chests. I'm in love with that. Also looks like we got some meagerly enchanted gear, and holy shit, that's a lot of wood. Some good food. Single pair of boots. Stuff. I like stuff. Valuables. Thorns 3. Wow, that's a good book. Diamond horse armor. Okay. You see, I think I still use that system roughly, armor, stuff, not stuff, but valuables, wood, food and seeds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, let's go over here. See what's up. Is this a bedroom? This is our bedroom with an enchantment table. So we got the enchanted stuff, I presume. A single furnace. It's kind of a nice tall tower, I guess. The navigation can be maybe a little smoother, but who am I to judge? Okay, got a cool little farm going. Yeah, it is a pretty tall tower. These are mine, I presume. A lot of digging. Okay. I'm not really one for exploring mines, as it were. I like this cardboard box aesthetic we're going for here. I'm just gonna ignore that village over there. There's Mushroom Island. Well, I love a quaint little survival world, even if there wasn't really that too much, as far as I can tell anyway. It's always hard to tell, like, what I've explored when you got, like, a basically blank map to go off of, and no torches anywhere, because it's never travel during the day or whatever. Yeah, I think I must have just started, like, really enchanting stuff, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Still thinking about the guy who I made this with, how he's doing, what he's up to. I wonder sometimes, how often do these people think about me? And maybe that's kind of a vain question to be asking, but, it's kind of fun to think about sometimes. I like this world name. I think it's straight and to the point. Me world. It's a world for me, and me alone. And it's my world. I created it. It's got my name on it. That's how you know it's mine. And also, I saw what looked like construction with diamond blocks in the thumbnail, so that's probably gonna be dope as hell. Baller as fuck. That truly is an epic inventory with bajillions of cactuses. And also protection 1 diamond pants and nothing else enchanted. Some shitty ass weapons. What in the hell is happening in my inventory right now? Oh. See, I think the default dog collar text color turned it orange when it was red for my whole life. Why'd they change it? Oh. There's a bookshelf there. Odd. And then I guess I wasn't done filling out this room. This place is kind of a mess. Kind of a slob. Okay. So I just rocked up and built my garish mansion on this village. It's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. And blew some shit up, I guess. Jesus. So here I just plaster everything with glowstone, because thought it would be cool, I guess. And then we've got one of these. This structure of, like, pumpkin surrounding glowstone seems familiar to me somehow, but I'm not entirely sure why. And then we've got this mossy cobblestone structure. I think I used to call these, like, cabins or something, and I don't know why I used mossy cobblestone, but that is what I used for, like, little shitty boxes with a bed in them or something. Here's a library. Why was it built this way? I don't know. More dogs, though. And we're returning back to the era of terrible double doors. I'm down. There's another cabin with a hole to the center of the earth. Jesus. Alright. Alright. More dogs. Let's keep moving. What's this? Failed cabin. One that got blown up, one that got covered in water. And then must have had a little accident here. Oh. It's raining. How could it be raining in the middle of the desert? More explosions. Oh, right to the center of the earth. Got it. What is that over there? Can I just acknowledge? Can I look over there? Why has this been turned to stone? Did I build this, or did I, like, take the skin off this house and replace it with stone? Did I Medusify this house? That pig almost got struck by lightning. I'm a villain. I can't be trusted. I need to find more evidence of my misdeeds. Or is that a chunk border? It's a biome border. It's a pretty harsh one, too. Holy shit. I guess that's a chunk border. Jesus. Christ. Guess we don't need to go up there, then. Somebody's been here. Pretty deep ravine. What? How odd. There's another frickin' well. I don't understand. Is it just a village that failed to spawn, or is it just like, I want to put a well here, actually? I'm a big fan of wells. This guy got shaved, I guess. Yeah, more chunk bordering. Okay. Alright, I think that's going to be it for episode 7. A lot of interesting worlds today. Some I remembered, some I didn't. That's been the case for most of episodes so far, but these next 7 that I'm previewing here, all these names are fairly interesting except maybe the tutorial, but you're going to have to wait a week to see that. Huh? I will record that probably tomorrow, though. So, but see you next week for episode 8.